Alright, peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the fake woke. Okay, I don't need to do that. But like I stated already on my Instagram story, I told y'all about Disease X. I spoke about Disease X. I spoke about the WHO, or the WHO, I said the WHO. The WHO, and how they plan on hitting you over the head with another pathogen that could possibly fuck shit up. And I don't mean like health-wise, I just mean by disrupting everything. Because I mentioned gang of function research and how the U.S. had money tied into the gang of function research, and how Fauci had money tied into the gang of function research, and how the WHO-19 was released on us from a lab. I've already said all of that. I told y'all about that. Nobody wanted to listen. The next Plandemic didn't get no spins, no push. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And now that they sitting here pushing the grift of Disease X, now they sitting here talking about a mutant COVID variant, that the Chinese is working on. Now everybody's looking and talking about the shit. I've been said this 5 months ago. I sat there and I told you that the U.S. is laundering money through the Ukraine. That this is not a real war. This is just some bullshit to move money. Told you about that. I told you that America's gonna do whatever Israel's gonna do, and they sat there and they turned around and they bombed Yemen on the behalf of Israel. Now it really looks like we're in this war. I didn't get a chance to make a video about the Palestinians and black people trying to align themselves with Palestinians, but they sitting there using the Palestinian struggle like they use the black struggle. PLM. Palestinian Lives Matter now. They about to run it up on that. Those are paid protesters that you see around the internet, around the nation, around the world. Those are paid protesters. They're being paid to go out there and protest, just like they was being paid to go out there and protest on the behalf of BLM. I told you about BLM. I told you about all of this shit. And people still choose not to listen. People still choose to ignore what I'm saying. They still choose to try to discredit what I've been saying. Just because it's not coming from a syndicated radio station or a syndicated news station, they don't want to listen. But I'm here to tell you, buddy, newsflash. A lot of those people that you trust to receive your information from are actors. They get paid to deliver that news to you in a certain fashion to make you care or to make you not care. To make it seem like it's irrelevant. They sit on stories until the stories are not relevant, and then they turn around and try to hit you with them. I've been telling y'all about a lot of this stuff. I told you how they was trying to replace black folk. I told you they was trying to replace y'all with immigrants. I told you they was trying to replace y'all with the Hispanic vote. I told you this already. Now look what's happening. They pushing all those immigrants into black cities. They getting dropped off in black cities. We are officially at the bottom of the totem pole now. I told you this time and time again. I tried to put people up on game. I tried to point the shit out. I tried to at least give people a heads up. And now black people sitting there talking about, what about us? I told you that Biden don't care about you. I told you about the Democrats don't care about you. But I never said go to the conservatives, because the conservatives don't care about you. They don't give a damn. They showed that during the whole pandemic. Both sides made money off of the pandemic. Trump pushed Operation Warp Speed. So anybody that's sitting there talking about, yeah, we need to get Trump back in office, he's the reason why a lot of y'all felt like y'all had to take the Wu 19 shot. He still wants credit for it. I told you what would happen when Joe Biden got in office. I told you the economy was going to crash. And regardless if you want to sit there and say it was Trump administration's fault and their policies, or if you want to sit there and blame it on Joe Biden, does not matter. It does not matter. Because y'all do the same shit over and over and over and over and over, no matter what administration in office. If the administration is going good and you don't like the administration in office, you say that it's you sit there and you try to point finger at the previous administration, saying that it's their policies that we're benefiting from. If you don't like what's going on with the economy at the moment, and the administration that you like is in office, you try to blame the fact that the economy is going bad on the previous administration. You do it every time. Republicans do it to Democrats. Democrats do it to Republicans. You do it every time. Trump is not going to save you. Biden's not going to save you. If you really think Trump should make Vivek his vice president, you really are out of it. You're out of it. You're crazy. He's a plant. Biden might not be, not Biden. Trump might not be a plant, but Trump is not your savior. Trump is not your savior, buddy. Trump is not your savior. What they got in store for us is coming regardless of who's in office. Voting do not matter. Voting do not matter no more. The only voting that actually mattered, and I said this shit, is the voting on your local level within your district. That is the only voting that matters. That is the only voting that matters. Voting for a president does not matter. You only voting for a person that is in control of your military. And as of right now, if Trump is in office, I don't think they're pulling out, because he is very tight with Israel. So if Israel sat there and said we're strapping up our boots, he's strapping up his. The only thing Trump is really good at is the art of the deal, the art of negotiation. Trying to tell y'all. I don't have faith that it's going to get any better. The only thing that might get better is the economy. And I'm just hoping that, because I was thriving the last economy. That's the only thing I care about. I care about my paper. I care about my paper. I care about what school my child goes to, a good school my child goes to. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about nothing else. All of this shit is a scam. It is a scam. They're using this shit to distract you, to take away your rights. They're using this shit to usher in these electronic prisons that they plan on keeping you in. That's it. They want to monitor your every move. They want to track your every purchase. They want to know everything you're doing from here on out. And the next crises that come, regardless if it's disease X or cyber attack, whatever it is going to usher in that CBDC. They're going to see whatever purchase that you do. They're going to be able to monitor your purchase. They're going to be able to cut your purchases off. They're going to be able to do all of that. They're going to be able to do all of that. Trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I've been telling you about this shit for the longest. Told you about Joe Biden. Told you about BLM. Told you about Ukraine and the laundering of money. I told you whatever Israel's gonna do, we gonna do. I told you what their plan was with Trump. And how they used Trump as a scapegoat. I told you. They made you hate the previous administration just so you could usher in an administration that's gonna fuck you over and do exactly what the establishment wanted them to do. And to usher that was usher us into a proxy war, into a real war. Everything y'all sat there and said Trump was gonna do, Biden sat there and done. Besides that, I don't care if you like, subscribe, or share this shit. I don't care. I don't care. I told you what was coming down the pipeline. I'm telling you what's coming down the pipeline again. 15-minute cities is coming. The CBDC is coming. They monitoring everything. You're about to be their little guinea pig. That's just what it is. They watching everything you do. Besides that, I'm out.